It's not an act of God. This is the same thing, you know. But there are all these myths out there that nobody bothers to think about.
Right.
And so that's why they feed on each other.
As I was listening, I thought something appeared in my head, whether if people knew Afrikaners prior to Mandela being released, whether there wouldn't have been the sense of the same that will absolutely never occur. I don't
I think there
know.
was a sense that it would never occur.
Oh, there was definitely a sense of Africa that...
The Afrikaners said, we're never giving it up.
Oh yeah, absolutely, yeah.
So maybe
No, there's no question that
change is possible.
change is, there's no, I think we both share that philosophy very clearly. That, and it's not just a sort of philosophical position, it really is a historical position too. I mean, if you had told somebody in South Africa in the, say, mid-1980s, in a few years, not only would Nelson Mandela be out of jail, but he's going to be the president of the Republic and no be apartheid, they would have said, you're dreaming, you're insane, right? Not just dreaming. And look what happened. I mean, so I think it's inevitably the case that in cases like that, or the Soviet Union falling, or in this case too, when change happens, it happens very, very, very suddenly, and nobody ever sees it coming in a way. And the poet that I work on the most, an English poet called William Blake, once said that the history of all times and places is nothing else but improbabilities and impossibilities. What we should say was impossible if we did not see it always before our eyes. This miraculous, history is kind of miraculous if you think about it. The kinds of things that happen, we never see them coming in a way, and yet they always come anyway. So I have, you know, I think it's clear that this is a situation like that situation, without sort of descending into sort of a faith-based kind of, you know, let's hope this is inevitable. Nothing is inevitable, we have to make it happen. But the fact that it seems difficult doesn't mean that it can't happen either. And to go back to the previous question, I think it's true that there are clearly people who think along those lines, and, you know, what can one say at the end of the day, except that there are many more people who don't think like that, I think, I hope. So I think one has to have faith in, you know, sort of ordinary people too, who are capable of changing and learning and developing and transforming. And I think that was the case in South Africa too.
I'm one of those, by the way,